Probably gonna draw, I'm looking up some references to draw some hands today. Yeah, hang out with me. Let's get started. Let's see if I can get this in a good position. Let's see. Here's what we did yesterday. See if I can zoom a little better. Let's see. I wish we could get closer. Let's see. I'm gonna pick out a hand reference. I'm gonna think about which one I'm gonna do. I haven't drawn one like a fist before. I might try that one. Depending on how much time. Maybe I'll do a few. We shall see. Where are we? Can we do one up here? Hi, welcome. Somebody came in. Thank you for joining. Let's see. This is gonna be... I'm trying to draw a fist, but I think it's gonna be a shitty ass fist. So we're gonna see how it's going. The photo reference isn't very clear. I'm using kind of a tablet I got for free, and when I zoom in, it's very blurry. So this is gonna be a challenge. So for people just joining, I'm trying to learn how to draw better. I'm trying to draw every day, but it's challenging. But like when I do draw every day, I get so much better at like light and shading and like yeah. And plus it's like fun. So we'll see. This finger is like, let's see if I can get it. It's like a little bent under. Looks like a stump. It's like the sizes aren't quite right. Okay, I've got like a basic outline. This I can work with. And then there's like, okay. Oh, okay. And there's like a line here. Now if I can just get the shading, like we're kind of cooking now. Let me see. I'm gonna get a little closer. Okay. This is like a little better. Now you can see all of my jagged lines, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll smooth them out a little. It's a bong in the room. It's not even my bong. It's just a bong that's lying around that I use as like a camera stand. But I feel like that's part of the ambiance, you know? Okay, and then there's also like, okay, there's like another, there's like several lines here. This is terrible. I'm gonna have to have a, it's the strong hand from a scary movie. I've never even seen Scary Movie. Let's see. And there's kind of like, scary movies are scary. Yeah, they kind of are. I have to start all over. It's like none of my shading is like working right. Like, look at this. The lines are there, but I've not done them right. Shading on like... Motherfucker. Shading on like a cup is like way easier than shading on like a human hand. Let me see. They need like a way more high detail photo reference. I don't have a boyfriend to get scared with. I just get scared by myself and tell the couch to hold me. Maybe it's because these lines are too hard. Like, I feel like they need to be softer. I still always like make my lines way too hard. Am I gonna put a knife in his hand? No, I'm not. First of all, I don't know how to draw a knife. So like one of my weird art goals is I want to like just draw an eyeball getting stabbed just to be like an edgelord. But I don't really know how to draw those things well enough yet. So like I kind of just want to draw an eyeball and a knife, like learn to draw some basics before I try to stab some drawing in the eyeball. You know what I mean? Like you have to crawl before you can walk. Is it? No, it's just a reference. One I'm not doing very well at yet. Like one time I drew a hand and it turned out well, and right now I'm wondering how I ever did it. Like how? Like I did it once. How did I pull it off? Like maybe it's because no one was watching. This is not it, guys. But it's like, this is supposed to be whiter. So it's like, it can't just like blend it like that. White pencil, where are you? And you got like some wrinkles going on in here. Can I draw a cat? No, I don't have COVID. Yesterday, the cat chilled with me. And I just kind of drew that real quick. Okay, but that's not that. Today, I'm trying to draw a hand. But I'm sucking at it. Maybe I'll try a different one. Maybe when I shade, it'll get better. Like, okay, there's a wrinkle here, and there's a wrinkle here, and there's a wrinkle like here, And there's like a little wrinkle here. But then this is like darker. So I think if I start shading, that'll like make it make a little sense. Yeah. Shading is where it's at. Okay. Then, okay, this definitely. And like this finger is like pretty much shaded. Like there's this shadow underneath this nail. And it goes like all the way across here. Okay, so like shading is like one of my favorite things. Color and light and shadow is like, and like blending. Like once you got all the colors in place, and blending is like one of the best feelings in the whole world. And like when you do it right and then it pops, like, oh man. But I don't do it right very often yet, but it's still fun. I really wish like I had taken drawing seriously when I was younger. Cause like I used to just draw in secret. I don't know why. But like it's like I did it in some kind of fever dream, and then when I woke up I forgot that I ever drew. Like I never I don't understand why. But like I didn't really start drawing until an adult, until I was an adult, and I like didn't realize like, oh my God, this is like one of the best feelings in the entire world. Just like shading and like trying to draw photorealistic stuff. It was like, I mean, I suck at art too. This is crappy. Like occasionally I pick the right subject material and occasionally I pull something off, but most of the time I'm pretty inconsistent still. Um, but like on the rare occasion when I pull something off, that feels pretty great. But even when I don't, like even just shading, even if you're sucking at it, is still pretty fun. Like this kind of is not great. We'll see if I can pull something out of my ass today. I don't know. Today might be a suck day. We will see. Sometimes the more you just shade, it's like with eyeshadow. Like sometimes the more you just blend, the more it'll like fix itself, which I don't know how that works, but it does. Like if you ever just do your eyeshadow, like sometimes you put on like like crap, why did I put it there? That sucks. And then you just blend it with a brush for a while and then all of a sudden it looks great. Like how like I've been blending for 10 minutes. Like it looked really bad 10 minutes ago, but for some reason like all of a sudden it looks great. I don't know how that happened, but that's how eyeshadow works. Okay, and then this shadow kind of like connects over here. I'm just gonna like draw this a little darker. There's kind of like a whole patch of shadow here. Like this whole little triangle area. And there's like a little like patch really light over here. I think if you're a patient, then your mistakes are easier to erase if you're like really slow. And like I have a crappy eraser right now, so I don't have like I don't have the best equipment on me. So right now I'm trying to be really patient. Um so if you go really slow and light, then it's way easier to fix your mistakes. Okay, see, for some reason it's starting to look better even though it looked crap like not so long ago. Like I don't know how that works. I do not pretend to know. It's just like trust the process for some reason. And like for some reason, okay, so I learned a lot of this in drawing on the right side of the brain. And for some reason, like when you're just like staring at a picture, like just looking at light and shadow, it's like your brain just goes into like this chill vibe. It's like almost like smoking weed, but it's not. And you're stone cold sober, but you're just vibing and everything feels great. They don't teach you that in school. Well, they didn't teach me that anyway, but I wish they did. That's a little too dark. There. That's better. It's just like barely there. Okay. There's also like some shadow. There's like a little bit there. Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit more. Okay, this could stand to be shaded like a little bit more. Do I like smoking? I really don't. I know, isn't that weird? It does look kind of like mine. I don't really smoke much. Like, it makes me feel weird. It also makes me project like the worst possible version of my future. Like, I don't know why, but like whenever I smoke weed, I just start to panic. Like, I don't know. I wish it made me chill. I think it's like I know I have a lot to improve on, and it makes me really aware of like all the stuff I need to work on in my life. You too? Yeah. It makes me like just basically very aware of all the stuff that I need to like develop, or why I'm gonna be like unhappy with myself if I don't develop those things, which kind of sucks because like it's also very useful. When I can stand it, I try to. Okay, so like it's like a little better. There's some shading here. There's like a little triangle this way. Can drink and listen to music. I do enjoy alcohol. That's nice. If only this could like be gentler, like a gentler, like I need a really soft line. Joe Rogan is not allowed to do drugs. That would be funny if that's the real Joe Rogan. Because, like, that's crazy, Joe Rogan. Have you ever done DMT? Isn't that all Joe Rogan does is drugs? Isn't it? See, like, it's weird. It's, like, too exaggerated, but it's also kind of looking like it's got a little depth. I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep working with it. This side needs more shading. I thought all Joe Rogan does was drugs. Are you a Joe Rogan impersonator? It like blows my mind that like Elon Musk could like smoke weed. I'm gonna wipe off my camera. We'll see if that helps at all. Let's see if that helps. Everything seems really grainy. It's like the same. Okay. Yeah, the shading helps a ton. That's like what I've been saying. Like, for some reason, if you just sit and shade things long enough, they start to look better, even though like this upper part is like kind of like I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's see, maybe the shading needs to go all the way across. Make this like knuckle stand out more. That instantly made it look better. That just defined a knuckle for us. I think it's a woman hand. Like, look at this reference. Doesn't that look like a woman's hand? Oh, I hate that light. This looks like a woman's hand. I probably made it too wide because like these knuckles look like they need to be thinner. That's probably my problem. I could try it again. There's like a shadow over here too. Lots of guys have long nails these days. Like, have you ever seen there's videos of gay men like going through their purse? Like, what's that called? like a what's in my bag video. And there's gay guys who do what's in my bag videos, and they have like the longest acrylic nails I've ever seen in my life. And all I have to say about that is Slay Queen. Like that's I love it. I'm all about it. I would never get nails like that, but like you do it. It's awesome. Live your best life. And there's like a shadow here. One of my friends was saying they just went to Pride, and like maybe this San Diego Pride is like really tame, but like have you ever been to Pride and like you felt underwhelmed because like maybe it just wasn't as wild as you thought it would be or something? Like maybe it's the stories I heard about San Francisco Pride or like, you know, and then I go to Pride and it's like, okay, I see some feather dusters and some people wearing rainbows, but that's not what I expected, you know? Like, I don't want to, I don't know. I feel like that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. If I zoom out, does it look better? No, it's still kind of a mess. Is that Black Power, Michelle? Sure. Isn't there also like a feminist power fist? I don't really care as long as it's not white power. I don't care what it is. Okay, I'm gonna try something different. I feel like a little fed up. Oh no, I really didn't shade. Okay, I really didn't shade under the palm enough. I'm gonna keep working with it. Draw my dream guy. I need to pull up a reference of Chris Fleming. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, he's like the funniest human being. How am I doing? I don't know. I'm doing okay. Like other than this crappy ass hand that I'm drawing, I guess I'm doing okay. I'm gonna try again because I'm sucking at this. Oh, you know what? There's a line right here. Maybe this line from the nail. This will solve my problems, she told herself. Chris Fleming? No, he's a comedian. He's the guy that does that bit that's like the snacks from Trader Joe's that only women can see. Oh God, this just okay. I'm gonna start over. I'm doing another one. I'm sick of looking at this. This is a failure. It's okay. It's fine. Let's do. I'm gonna look up something higher detail than this. Chris Fleming also does that bit where it's like, you know how like kids in jazz band they always know Chameleon because that's like the first song they ever learn in jazz band. You know that one? No? Okay, that's fine. You saw Matt Riff a few months ago. Who's that? Is he the like really attractive guy? Is that him? Is that somebody else? He's like really hot and kind of a douchebag, and that's part of his bit. Is like you don't have to be nice if you're hot. You can just be an asshole. I think that's him. Ew, oh, I pulled these up because they looked really high detail, but like look at how gross these are. These are like 3D rendered hands. They're giving me the ick. Like, I can't stand them. You get kicked out if you have your phone out. Oh, he kicked you out if you have your phone out. I respect it. I'd get kicked out, but I respect it. Okay. We've been joined. Your friend. Oh yeah, some places they'll like put your phone into one of those magnetic blocking bags. Like the bag locks and they give you the locking bag. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of down for that. Like I kind of wish like I was gonna say I kind of wish they would take away my phone before like live music shows, but like sometimes you need to like pay attention. Yeah, but like Chris Fleming may look like Howard Stern, but he's funnier than Howard Stern. He's like actually funny. It's not about how he looks, it's that he's hilarious. I also used to watch Howard Stern, but I wasn't allowed to. I would sneak watching Howard Stern, but he was just really shocking, you know? He's a troll. He would say whatever. I'm just back at my original hand reference, you guys. I just ended up pulling this up again. Matthew says he is funny, but I always leave feeling dirty. Howard Stern? Like, that's the point, though. Like, he's trying to make everyone feel dirty. That's the point. That's why, okay, that's why you gotta watch Chris Fleming. Because he's really good at this thing called the humorous hypothetical. So he'll create this whole, like, fantasy universe just to make a hyperbolic statement about whatever he's doing. And that's, like, one of my favorite things. He's really good at it. There's also, I found out, a form of comedy called the bouffant, which is like a type of clown. But it's like a really difficult type of comedy. And like, I don't even fully understand it, but it's very clever. It's like they'll find a way to put the audience in a position where they have to confront like the horrificness of their own human nature, but they do it in a sneaky way. So it kind of sneaks up on you, and all of a sudden you realize, oh God, I'm a monster. So yeah, Buffon, another type of like my favorite form of comedy. Okay, I am going to try this again. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that was my last attempt. I'm not too thrilled about it. It's easier to do it big. So I'm gonna try to take a picture of my own hand. I really don't like this camera. I need a new phone. But we're working with what we have, because that's how we roll. Oh, this camera is so bad. Don't mind me talking to no one. I'm live streaming. Have you ever been to the Punchline? No, what is the Punchline? Is that a venue? Yeah, it's a comedy club. Where is it located? Oh, I listened to Rotting Christ, that album you suggested, and the vocals in the beginning sound like one of my favorite albums.
Oh, really?
Have I ever showed you... Oh, what are they called? It's that band with Julia Eisenberg. Charming Hostess.
No, I haven't heard one.
They do a bunch of Hungarian vocals that sound just like that album.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. kind of hate how far that away that is. So, am I working on an album? I am. I went to record today, but I'm just getting started on it. Matthew asked, "Are you working on another drawing?" I am, but it's weird. If I put the camera so far away, let's see. I'm so sorry if I'm interrupting your like nighttime routine.
That's fine.
Okay. I also have all these like meat pies if you want a snack too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, this one isn't coming out all warped. I always draw hands all warped. But that's okay. But no, none of those people I was talking to are my boyfriend. I just have friends. This needs to be softer. Just gonna shade. What else can be done to save this drawing but shade? I'm just gonna shade and hopefully it'll save itself. Eventually, I'm gonna give up on trying to get proportion right, and I'm just gonna be okay with everything being warped and misshapen. Oh, look, Joe Rogan is back. Hi, Joe Rogan. When did you start impersonating Joe Rogan? What made you start impersonating Joe Rogan? Oh my gosh. Sure, it's Wolverine's hand. He did a show recently about UFOs. I'm sure that's great. I'm sure my roommates would love to listen to that. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty fed up with this. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm over it.